We back, y'all.
Did
It's
you
Sunday.
miss us?
You know what? You're right. It has been a while. Sorry about that. It's not necessarily our fault when nature doesn't want to let us have our own way. Nature just comes in and ruins everything. So sorry about that.
Yeah. I
Or
don't
did
know
we
much,
ruin nature? Okay.
I
but
would
I do
rather
know
it
Who's
this.
the real victim? Who saved
Shit
who?
is fucked up.
Yeah, shit is
Everything's
fucked up.
fucked. Everybody sucks.
Indubitably.
But you know what? It doesn't have to be for the next hour and a half. So let's
Hey,
make
let's
it
forget our problems.
Exactly. Let's forget our problems and just forget that we were gone for a week or two
Let's
because
forget
of a
'em together.
hurricane. But we're okay.
And fires.
Cheers to the friends.
And
fires.
floods and heat waves.
We had tornadoes.
Yeah. Like
Tornadoes.
summer's at its peak right now, even though we're in September.
Yeah.
I don't know about
dog
you, but it's like
days,
really
as
hot
they
out.
say.
Still hot. Still hot
Still
and
hot as
bothered.
It's
hell.
very hot out.
We had conditions for another tornado today. Humidity super high.
Ooh.
Hot as hell.
Do you get excited? Are you excited by that?
Are you having storms
Do
or
you
anything?
love destruction?
Yeah, we actually are. We had storms earlier. And we're
Ooh,
probably
so
gonna get more
we
tonight.
may lose power yet again, people.
Oh shit.
Nah, we're
Just
good right now.
alert, okay? Just be
Storm
aware.
free currently. But
So
Storm
get
free.
this. So
Hashtag.
get
Could
this.
change
It was
any minute.
Hurricane Idalia, which is the cutest name ever.
Adalia?
Yeah, isn't that
Cute.
It's
Cute.
It's cute.
It's better than
Anyway-
Hurricane Lee. Like, God, have some creativity. Jesus Christ.
I know that's the one that's going around right now.
They know what they're gonna name it before, like,
I know, they do it by the alphabet.
yeah. So like they know
Yeah.
what they're gonna name it before it even hits. Like, what? Don't
Uh-huh.
you think you like? Don't you need to get to know the character of the hurricane to understand what its real name is? You know?
Oh wow, Michael!
Did your parents
that
get to know
sounds
you
deep.
before they gave you your name?
Well, no, but I'm named after my dad, so you know it wasn't like it was hard.
So, yeah, they already knew what they were going to name it, regardless of how you were.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying maybe we should change that in our society.
No,
Oh,
don't
fuck
change
her.
anything. Don't change a goddamn thing.
Everything's
Everything is
perfect.
perfect.
Well, anyway, so I lost power for like 11 hours.
Days.
So thank
Oh.
you. Thank you, Hurricane. It was hot and sweaty at the end, but you know what? We made it through. But it totally ruined my session with you. So I didn't get to do that because I lost power. Fuck you, Hurricane. But it's okay. We're back on track this week, and we don't have to worry about Lee for like another week. So
There you go. Heard it here
So, yeah.
first, y'all.
We heard it here first, or did we?
Who's to say?
So yeah, so I almost died. No, I'm kidding.
She didn't. But that's
My
fine.
office
I
was
mean,
closed for
it's-
2 days, and I was working from home, but I was not working.
That way.
That
I
is,
can't
you know
work
what?
at
I
home.
wish that employers would treat their staff like they do in hurricane towns. Because when it snows heavily, people are like, yeah, go to work. And like the fact that you had work off because of a hurricane, like, wow.
It's a storm,
I feel like
man.
it's similar though. Like you have a blizzard and they're like, yeah, you gotta come in though, find a way. It's like I'm stranded,
That
my
is
car
fucked.
stalled, and like
Yeah,
I'm on the highway in 10 feet of snow. And they're
that
like,
is pretty.
I don't
fucked.
care.
They should call it.
You're late now, and now you're fired. You're like, what?
My job
No.
literally didn't have power for 3 days after the tornadoes, and I still had to go to work.
What did you do?
Are you so you're cooking in the well? How can you even cook?
Yeah, like
They're-
what?
You got gas.
Our-
You have like campfires in the back.
No, our kitchen equipment is hooked up to a generator, but the lights are not, so it was dark. Very
Oh my
dark.
god,
That
cooking
is
by
the dumbest
candlelight?
shit I've
How
ever-
romantic!
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my
Yeah.
entire life.
And it was
Yeah,
hot.
what is
Cooking a
this, the
bologna
1700s?
loaf in
'cause there's
candlelight.
no no air conditioning flowing, so it was super fucking
Oh my
hot.
god. So you're
Ooh,
sweating in
no.
the food? Oh god.
In
I
the
No.
thought I
dark.
had it
No.
bad.
Chaucer.
Damn.
It fucked up something with the water filter, so then all our water started coming out brown.
Oh, you
Oh
put hot dogs in
boy.
it?
Metallic smelling.
Did you put hot dogs in it?
No,
By
that's how it was
mistake?
coming out. We had
Oh.
to
Plug it up?
also boil our water the entire time
Yeah.
Oh my god.
to cook with, to clean with.
Why?
Yeah,
These are such first world problems. Like, what? You couldn't have clean water? People do not
I don't
always
know,
have
those-
People like have to
clean
do
water.
that on a daily
Borderline
basis. You're right. That's a
unsafe
good point.
water. Like it
But
definitely
we
smelled
live in
metallic.
America.
But we're accustomed, okay? So that's how it is. That says what we want clean water that runs forever.
And
Well-
it can't be brown.
No.
I had to recently take a HIPAA test for work, and actually
HIPAA
the
what?
residents HIPAA test,
Hippopotamus.
HIPAA test,
HIPAA test.
HIPAA, a test on HIPAA,
Litmus?
and the residents
Do you want to
actually
explain what the fuck a
do-
HIPAA test is, or are you just gonna fucking say I had to take one?
Have you ever worked in a place before? It's the HIPAA laws that
The HIPAA laws.
Well,
The
Yeah.
fuck you
Google
talking
doesn't
about, Winnie the
understand
Pooh?
You-
Winnie the Pooh over here with fucking huffalumps and weasels.
have you heard of
HIPAA
OSHA?
laws.
No, he
Never
doesn't
heard of
know
OSHA
either.
nothing. He's worked for private
I
companies.
know what OSHA is.
But you don't know what HIPAA is. HIPAA is what gives you privacy. They can't just give out your information. But you also
I
get
always just
rights.
give out my information. Like,
Well,
just have it.
you're allowed to, but they can't.
It's a big thing with
Who's
like
they?
doctors and therapists.
The company.
And
Oh,
also
yes,
a lot
yes,
of other
yes.
places.
Oh, okay.
So you had a test on the HIPAA laws or something?
So you had to
Yeah.
take a test over it.
I did have to take a test. It
Did
was some
you win?
bullshit, actually. I don't
Is
think
this
I
like
lost.
in
There's a
lieu
pop
of
quiz,
having
too.
power? Or they're
No,
like,
this
hey,
was
we don't
after.
have power. Take this pop quiz.
No, this is like a week after.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly.
I show up and they're like, so when are you going to go take your test? And I'm like, what test? And they're like, the HIPAA test. You got to go take that today. And I was like, no one told me about some test.
Oh my god, you failed. You're jobless. Oh my god, how are you gonna pay rent? No.
No, I didn't
Did you
fail.
pass it?
I think so. They
You
gave
passed?
us. It's like the
You
kind of test where they give you like a workbook and you got to go through and find the answers.
Dope, dude. Hell yeah.
What?
College
I've
paid
never
off.
had to do
College
that in
paid
my
off.
entire life.
Yeah. You did it. You did it.
But it took
Shit.
me like almost 2 hours to finish. So some bullshit.
What is this?
Dude,
the
it's always
SATs?
bullshit.
Kinda. Like-
No.
Well, if you get like,
Highly
I found this
doubtful.
out. If you break even on accident, like a HIPAA law, your company can get sued for up to $500,000.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
That's like with the FCC. If you say a swear and they catch you, it's like $200,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
something.
can fuck you up. So I had to learn
Drugs
about
and
those.
cocaine.
But I did learn that the residents do have the right to clean drinking water and safe living conditions. And those were not safe living conditions. So it's not first world problems. It's against HIPAA policy.
Which is a first world problem.
Yeah. Any
Bitch.
regulation is a first world thing.
Civilization.
No,
Um,
I like to believe that even like third world countries have
They
laws
don't.
protecting their workers.
They don't.
Well, I'm sorry.
They don't.
Shatter your
Hey,
dreams.
Eric.
Have you
but
ever heard
that's
of a
not the case.
sweatshop?
Yeah,
Have you ever heard of?
can you go find their information now? Can you just go and look up
If I go to
so
China,
and so working in sweatshop 283?
maybe.
Find out all
Like
his
their
information.
pipe fitters?
Have
No.
you heard of?
That information's guarded.
Have you heard of the cobalt mines that they mine for our little fucking rocks that are in our cell phone that somehow give us power for the cell phones?
Or have you
ever see
heard
those
of blood
conditions?
diamonds?
Yeah,
I'm not talking about
dude,
the
like,
conditions. I'm talking about privacy.
You think they have privacy? You think
Hey,
they have any privacy?
we're
Their
gonna fucking
kids are on
bleed
their
you to
back.
death, but don't worry, we won't tell anyone. All right?
Yeah,
We
that's
signed
what I'm
that.
saying.
We took the HIPAA test and we passed, so we know the rules. But keep fucking working 24/7, bitch.
Oh, your fingers?
And you're 9
your
years
fingers
old.
are broken? You're 9 years old? Don't worry, we won't share your name, your phone number, where you live.
Nobody will know about this.
No one will
Nobody.
know about it.
I mean,
Because
they've
we're
gotta
gonna
have
fucking
Yeah.
kick you over the edge
something
here and just kill you.
to live for. But like, God, life sucks. I hate every minute of every day. But at least no one's gonna know me and probably not even remember me.
Okay, well that's a strange thing, but a good thing to
What's a good
be
thing?
up on. Your HIPAA laws.
Oh,
Now you know.
Now you know.
now you know.
Except, like, here's the thing about laws, okay? Anyone with money can get around the law. And that's just facts. That's how it works.
Cheers, I'll drink to that, bro.
So, like,
Yeah, bro.
like, all of these rules and regulations, yeah, sure, you can sue, but, like, do you know how much money it's going to cost you just to get that lawsuit and a lawyer and actually get, like, a good lawyer and the time that it takes?
Some people are that vengeful.
Yeah, but, like, you're, like, bled dry from it. And you hope that you win so you can recoup those costs, but if you don't,
Nah.
bye. You're done. You done.
Why do you think
Thought so.
divorce is so weird?
Why
But,
do
like,
I think it's so weird, or why is it weird?
I feel like a
Or-
HIPAA lawsuit would be easy to win.
Yeah. I don't know what we were talking about.
It depends on who's defending you. It depends on everything. Everything is so subjective. Like, we act like we have all these standardizations and policies and regulations as, like, a whole country or whatever. But, like, the fact of the matter is, like, the people enforcing those regulations are very subjective. So some of them will be, like, super strict about it and be like, no, that's a violation. And others will be like, I don't give a fuck. I don't get paid enough to care because this is, you know, it's whatever. So it's really, like, such a fucking, I don't know.
That's
It's
called
weird that
being lucky.
it's just weird that we place a lot of emphasis on it because it's like it depends on the person. We're all still humans and humans are flawed. So the fact of the matter is people enforcing these policies are like
Swears.
well, maybe or maybe not. Like it depends. It depends on who they are as a person.
It's all about a balance. Like, you gotta learn how to follow the rules.
No,
So you know
there's no
how
balance, Eric.
how to properly break them.
But that's not the real world. The real world is some people.
No, it is. Like, it's loopholes. Like, you gotta learn the laws so you can.
But we can agree
Still
that there are
loopholes.
more loopholes if you have money versus if you don't have money.
Absolutely.
Well, that's because you have a good lawyer who can find those loopholes.
that you can
Yeah,
afford
yeah.
because lawyers aren't cheap and you
That's
need
right.
money for a good lawyer. It all comes back to money. Everything is money.
Everything is about
Money, money,
money.
money,
Yeah,
money.
but you can learn the laws yourself and learn those loopholes.
That's right. When you're in prison and you have access to the library.
I disagree because there's a little factor in there called time, and time is not free,
My
It is
time
of the
is
even though
essence,
people
though.
think it is.
It is of the essence, though.
Sure. Sure. People
Man,
that
it's
study
been-
law and people who are lawyers are getting paid to learn about that. And
I'm not saying like study law. I'm just saying like no. You're
No,
right.
That's
how
the
do you know
sin-
without studying? You don't just know something, Eric.
Again, with the synonyms. Do I need to define synonym? Do I need a synonym for synonym? Seafoam green. If I need to
Okay,
remember.
no, that's crazy. Seafoam green versus ocean blue is two
Ocean
totally different.
green. Ocean
Ocean
green.
green is not a thing.
Ocean green is a thing. You ever look
It's-
at an ocean? Green sometimes.
It's
A little
blue.
bit.
No,
It's a little bit both.
I live
a
on the
green blue.
ocean.
the ocean
green blue.
reflects the sky, and the sky is what color?
Blue.
And you know what else it reflects? The land, which is what color?
Brown.
Blue.
Green. Green, you
No.
hooligans.
Where,
God.
tell me the last time you've seen green anywhere.
Are you fucking...
Other than
You live in
Ireland.
the desert? Grand Rapids does not sound that appealing if you don't have any greenery. Come on.
I'm saying the planet.
Get out of here.
Rapido
It's
Grande
not-
is not.
It's
so
not that
brown,
green
though.
anymore.
What is it then?
I
It's
beg
more
to differ.
brown.
I beg to
Because of
differ.
global warming. Nobody? Okay. So global
Yeah.
warming is when. No.
But also, no. Yes and no at the same time. Because that's life. Life is parallels
Buttered dreams.
coming together.
Man, Michael Cassandra
I
came to
just have
fight
never
tonight.
heard someone say, "Oh my god, look at that green! It's ocean green." I've never ever heard anyone say that before. Maybe
Yeah,
like
that's-
seafoam green.
Seafoam green, great color. Ocean
It
green,
is. Ocean green
not
does not
a
exist.
real thing.
Look, I'm going to Google ocean green, and I guarantee that there will be results.
show
Oh
me
yeah,
what
you can
pops
Google
up.
anything and find an answer now.
That's not
You
true.
Show me.
That's not
That's
true.
like saying cinnamon.
Oh,
it's
look
cinnamon
at that!
green.
It's a whole color. Oh
Ocean green. That's teal. That looks teal.
my. Well, I googled ocean green, and this
Or
is what happened.
aquamarine.
So yeah, it's actually a shade of green. It's number 48BF91. Okay, in case you were wondering, it's real.
And would
And,
you still use
mic
that? Okay,
drop.
now seeing that color, would you still say that's Michael's eyes?
Absolutely, I would. It is the exact shade. It's beautiful, and it even has a little brown tint. And towards his pupils, a little brown. And yeah, spot on. So
I stand corrected.
you all stand corrected. That's right. That's right.
No, I'm not.
Don't.
I'm not
Just
convinced.
accept it. Nope, accept it.
I'm not
Accept
convinced.
Accept it, Eric. You can't accept it.
I
You
would
can't
like to
accept
know
this.
what our listeners think about. Text us now at 912. No.
Leave us a comment
Yeah.
right next to Dick Butt.
Feel like Dick Butt is ocean green. I can vouch for that.
I can vouch also.
There you go. So
It's
just
real,
let us know.
people. It's real.
I thought Dick Butt was always brown.
no, there's a little green in there. Right?
Depends.
Depends on
I don't know.
depends.
I'm reading the science behind this color, and
Oh, for the love of paper.
there's some questions.
You can have all the questions you want. It's not going to change the facts.
48% saturation. That's
What does that mean?
Yeah,
way
that's
too low.
any
Speak
color, Eric.
photography.
Are you kidding
No,
me?
that's not any color.
This is hearsay. I won't have it. I won't have it.
Not in my court. Gun, gun.
But 52% lightness. The ocean's not light. The
What do
ocean's
you
a
have
heavy
against this color?
burden.
What did it do to you?
It doesn't exist. It's not real.
Eric, are you yourself an energy vampire? Are you fucking Colin Robinson right
I don't even know what that means.
Do you
What?
watch the show?
What?
I literally said that already. I've
Eric,
never seen
what?
it.
Like, I
You
thought
let me
you just
carry
meant the
on?
new season, so like nothing at all?
Oh,
I've never
honey.
seen it.
Okay, well, catch the
Eric,
fuck
what
up.
the fuck? Yeah, boo. Boo. Eric, go watch
You
What We
are
Do in the Shadows
missing
right now.
out. WWITS.
That's right.
D. There's a D in there.
Yeah, What
That
We
big
Do in
D.
the Shadows. So you should watch it because it's a really great show. And that brings me to my question. Would you want to be a vampire? Thank you.
No, I'm a werewolf.
Werewolves, not swearwolves.
I swear wolf too.
My only
Fucker.
hesitation
Really?
is
Boo.
the lifespan. Otherwise, totally into it. But like,
What about having to like
can't.
hurt humans to eat, like hunting them?
Oh, no problem.
So
No,
like
I
you
just
have
don't
no
wanna-
problem.
No. Because that's what you would want. It would be like eating cake. Like that's just what you crave. So it'd
Let
be
'em eat cake.
delicious. Let them eat cake.
I would say no. I don't want to be a vampire because I like the taste of food, and they can't
Yeah, I
taste
know.
food.
And I do like the sun.
So what I'm saying, I guess, is I want to be a fucking wizard, homie.
Yeah, those are much better.
I want to be a wizard.
But like
I want to be a
bat?
witch.
I can turn
I
myself
can't be
into a
witch.
bat with my wizarding ways.
Okay, fair. That's true. You are more versatile being a wizard. A vampire is a bit confined.
Yeah.
But
And a werewolf, like, you don't even have control over your body during werewolf. Like, so, like, what's the fucking point? Like, it's just lame.
What is it? The year
That's true.
1820? It's 2023.
Oh, you think you have control? You
oh,
think
so you
have
have to
control?
chain yourself to a bed every night? I don't think so. I don't think
no.
so.
We live in a first world. They're called pharmaceuticals.
Oh,
Once
so you
a
take
month.
pills to not change?
So then
Are you
you
even a
never
werewolf
change,
then?
so you're not a werewolf, so there's no superpowers. So
Yeah.
This
No,
is
you can change
you.
freely. It's under control.
Huh. And what's
All
this
right.
medicine called?
Once a month,
no more wear.
Lunicycle.
What did you call it, Eric?
Lunacell.
Lunacell.
That's
Okay,
good.
I like that.
it. I like it.
Lunacell. What's the commercial though? Can we fucking storyboard the commercial right now? Because
It
that's
opens up
Are
with a
you-
kid
great.
playing
That's a
basketball,
good-
and then he
Are
goes
you
to the
tired
TV
of
and
turning
he's like,
into a werewolf?
Are you tired of having to chain yourself to a bed every night?
Hang on, wait,
Every
we gotta
full moon?
we gotta set the scene. The opening scene is
I just
some
did.
kid.
It opens up on a
swinging
kid
on a
playing
swing.
basketball, and then he grabs the basketball and he looks at the camera and he's like, "Now that I'm on Lunacell, I don't have to worry about whatever the fuck." And then he goes back to playing
Don't worry about the
basketball.
full moon tonight.
I don't have to worry about changing and losing all my friends.
I can play in the street
Lunacell.
Eating
until
all of my
midnight.
friends.
And then it goes into voiceover, and he's like still bouncing the ball, and then he changes into like the werewolf, and they're like, "Once a day Lunacell is supposed to be very good for you, but it can cause some side effects known as, ass licking, ass leaking, just all that." I can't really do it. I can't think of all of those things. But
Spontaneous
That is great.
combustion.
yeah. Spontaneous combustion, a sudden likeness for anchovies, and then you see him just like galloping like in the woods still, and and he's having a really good time, and then he gets to the lake, and then he transforms back into a human, but he's all naked, and he turns to the camera and he's like, and he does
You
the
got
same
it.
exact speech that he does in the beginning. He doesn't think of anything. With Lunacell,
Because he
Once-
forgot.
once daily. I no longer
Once
have those
daily.
cravings. Or like, how do those commercials usually end? It's usually
Side
them
effects
going-
may include
No, it's all of them. All
losing
the
all of your
people
hair.
in the commercial, Brady Bunch, checkerboard style, all saying,
Oh, that's right,
"Lunacell's
they all-
for me."
And then just
and they're all werewolves.
and just-
So
It's the end of the video is them all howling at the moon, and then it goes to the moon, and then it goes to Lunacell, and then
it kind of
talk to your doctor about
when they're all
Lunacell.
like swaying by a campfire as
Ooh,
werewolves,
yeah,
and they're
yeah,
not
yeah,
like
yeah.
ravenous. They're just like, yeah, kumbaya.
Kumbaya.
One of them's got a guitar and he's still
Yeah, I
in
was
his
going to
Yeah.
use point.
werewolf form.
It's like Teen Wolf. That's basically what you're pitching is Teen Wolf.
Yes.
Another one's out in the river fishing
Oh,
in werewolf form.
yeah, that could be
The
part
last
of
shot is the kid catching the basketball as a werewolf, aces it, just slam dunks that shit.
That's what the premise of Teen Wolf was. He's like a high school like basketball star. He turns into a wolf.
That's how people can relate. They'll want to buy Lunacell. It's great. It's
No,
great
I
marketing.
love that it ends with him as a werewolf holding basketball again.
Still being able to play basketball.
right.
But then the
Well,
final
but I'm still accepted.
voiceover warning, voiceover guy, Lunacell will not make you a teen wolf.
Yes.
No, they're
Yes.
already Teen Wolves. That's why it's funny.
They're not, though, because nobody can be Michael J. Fox, okay? He's a fox. He's not a wolf.
He's not a wolf.
Real.
It's not a fox.
That's
What
a
if
cat.
what does the fox say?
Nobody knows.
Fox in the Hat.
It's too sly.
He says,
Oh,
"It's forever, right?"
I guess it's
All right.
what do we call this time?
I just let my cat out
Oh,
the bag.
Have you seen my cat?
But don't blame
Have you
Big
seen my
Fat.
cat? He's dead.
okay.
It's an old YouTube video right there.
Out of context, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
wait, what?
hilarious. Hilarious.
It's a early YouTube video from way back when.
Do you guys remember like Spaghetti Cat?
No.
It was a cat.
Yes.
in
I remember
space
Keyword
with
Cat.
spaghetti. It was like spaghetti eating spaghetti.
What? Eric, do you know what she's talking about?
I do.
Thank you, Eric. God, you always get it. You always get it. You know. Spaghetti Cat. I'll wait for you. Spaghetti Cat.
No idea.
Guys, it's
Nope,
real.
no.
Look it up, okay? Look it up.
You probably
Anyway,
can't find it anymore.
You can
Yeah,
find
did
it.
you
Oh,
You
check
it's on the
YouTube?
tubes.
This
It's-
is like between Ebot's World and this is like beginnings of YouTube. I would
You
say.
guys checked out Dare Comedy yet?
What's that?
Have you guys
No.
fucking checked that out yet?
No,
What's
I
that?
saw that and I went, absolutely not. Not
What's that?
funny.
Are you joking?
I decided that I just didn't want to.
What's that?
You know the Derek comedy. He sent it to the group as Donald Glover, okay? Danny Glover is his dad.
It's got a bunch. It's got
True.
that one dude. I forgot his name. He used to be on
Wow.
SNL.
Wow.
The dude with like the curly, shaggy
Kyle
hair.
Mooney?
No,
Kevin
the
Mooney.
bigger guy. With
Bobby
the
Moynihan?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
Bobby
he's
Moy.
in it.
He's
Ellie Kemper's in one of them.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but
Dare Comedy. It's a YouTube.
you know what? Play
Channel.
the tapes back. You'll find
bring
it.
it back. Okay,
back.
I guess
It's
I'll try it. I
old
guess.
school comedy, okay? It's like Kids in the Hall
Have
and like
you-
Whitest Kids You Know.
And
Have
Kids
you
Bob.
seen Kill Tony?
Yes.
No, this is not. No.
It's not
Kill
bad.
Tony?
Boo. Boo. Kill Tony. Boo.
It's hard to watch.
Boo.
I don't like it.
Morgan
to
is
watch.
obsessed with it. That's how I know about it.
So
Otherwise, I would
was
never have heard
Caleb.
of it.
this guy over here, Mr. Ocean Green, is
Not a
very
real
into
color.
Tony.
What? No, that's not true.
He is.
It's not true.
He won't say it.
I've watched
But
like
what?
4 episodes ever, and every single time I'm like, this is really hard to watch.
He always goes ha 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 ha. That's how he responds about it.
Yeah.
Well,
In
I've
all
only
caps.
seen like a few episodes, but like Morgan only
It's
shows me the
cringy.
good parts. Yeah.
It's cringy.
It
It's hard
is-
to watch,
yeah.
like Michael said. It's
I get why people like it.
he can be
It's
so
just
mean though.
really hard to watch for me.
But it's kind of like you better learn now. Like you gotta have thick skin in this
Mhm.
industry. So like you better learn to shit all over yourself because everyone else will.
And
You
that's
gotta
where they
go,
do it.
I know I suck.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do, and you have to like it.
Well, that's all
Basically,
part
shit.
of stand up.
I used to be
That's
a piece
right.
of shit.
Right, Eric? Right?
Yeah.
You get it. You've done stand up.
Yeah. How's that going?
Oh, you know.
Okay.
Don't. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Been in the studio working on some new
Ah.
ideas
Nice.
that I end up hating.
Just you just got to 8 Mile it.
What does that mean?
Means you got to roast yourself. Talk about all of the things that you think somebody else would rat on you about.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but that's just like step one. You've got to form it into a joke still.
One, you like a drink.
Would you rather
don't
be a
have to.
rapper or a vampire?
Oh, rapper for sure. There's way more money in being a rapper.
Hang on.
I
hang
don't
on.
know about that,
A
Michael.
good rapper or just a rapper?
Well, good question. However you want to interpret that.
Well, if I'm a good rapper, I'd rather be a good rapper than a vampire. But if I'm just
I wouldn't be a good
an
rapper.
okay,
I'd be a great rapper.
Okay. Nice one.
you got to prove it now.
No, you both would be shitty rappers and shitty vampires, okay? So the skill has nothing to do with it. It's either or. Pick your poison.
The audacity to think I'd be a shitty vampire.
The
Are you kidding me?
audacity.
Are you kidding me, dude? I would be like, all you have to do is just turn into a bat and fly over there. You'd be like, "Ah, it's so much work.
I don't want to.
Oh.
See what I'm saying? So yeah, not that audacious, okay?
That
I
doesn't
know.
mean that I wouldn't do it in times of need.
Define times of need, okay?
Like if I need to feed, homie.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I would be a shitty one either. I feel like I'm pretty awesome.
I
at all
already like
moments,
the dark.
at everything.
Well, that right there is your problem.
I like food too much and
Too
I like
cocky.
weed too much. I can't.
I
can't be
do
a
like
vampire.
food, but I also feel like drinking blood is kind of like drinking alcohol, and I just love drinking. So, drinking to like sustain myself, yeah, I'll sign up for that.
Okay. Okay. I get that.
So I did some digging, and the house with the dogs also has a girl
Yes.
that hula hoops. She's outside hula hooping with her LED.
So like
hula hoop
EDM
right now.
music.
God,
Oh my
Eric,
God,
did you
shut up.
dig a tunnel under the fence and watch her now, Hulu?
Or did you poke holes in the fence?
How are
There
you dig?
are-
How
One
did
for
you
your
do
eyes,
some
one for your-
digging? You did some digging, and now you know about this hula hooper in the backyard.
Did you say she hula hoops to Rihanna?
Wow.
I didn't
Is
say
that what you
anything.
said?
You guys are telling me everything I said.
Does she or does she not
I heard distinct
hula hoop to Skrillex?
featuring
Probably.
Rihanna. There you have it,
Does
folks.
she or
There we
does
go.
she not hula hoop to Rihanna?
I'm not outside right now. I can't hear it.
So
the
you're
dogs
telling
have
me
hula hoops.
you take a pair of binoculars out every time you walk your dog, and you're
Night
looking for
vision
this
goggles,
hula hoop?
Eric.
No.
Well, you know what she wants for Christmas?
Her 2 front teeth?
No.
Yes.
Me, I want a hula hoop.
Oh, she's missing her 2 front teeth.
Oh my god!
That's what I
so
always
this
say when people ask her
greedy
what I want for
bastard
Christmas.
wants to.
So she's a child.
No.
No, she's okay. So she's a meth head.
Is she white?
Wow.
Jess, I don't think that matters.
Does she have
White.
Does she have dreads? And is she
Mhm.
white?
No.
Doesn't have dreads.
Oh.
Is probably white. Who can say for sure these days?
Probably is if they're fucking hula hooping with LED lights. What is this, a rave?
That's what I'm saying. Gotta be listening to like some Skrillex, some Steve Aoki.
Unless
Some
you're at
bass
Burning Man, am
nectar.
I right?
Yeah, then you're just stuck in the mud.
Isn't that like now?
Yeah, that's happening right now.
Yeah, it's over now.
Is it?
Well, people died.
Burning Man?
No.
I don't know if people died or not. I haven't heard that.
One
but-
guy died, but they're like, it's unrelated. It's unrelated. I'm like, okay.
Leave the drugs
Let's see about
alone.
About that.
I would love.
No,
I wanted to
everyone
go to
made it.
Burning Man before it was cool.
Yeah, it's kind of mainstream
No.
now.
I don't think I could handle it. I don't think I could.
I don't think I could handle it either, but
It-
I really want to go.
I do too. I feel that. I want to go, but I'm like, I would probably OD on Xanax because of just
Oh
how
no.
different it would be. Because it's all about like self-sufficiency, and
Yes.
I rely on everything. Okay.
I was gonna
No
say like
AC. First of all, number one, no AC. Big problem. Big problem.
Huge.
Couldn't even go to Europe, you guys. Couldn't even go.
I
So-
want to go like, but with a RV. Like I want to glamp. Which
Okay,
is not
okay, you
like-
son of a bitch. That's a whole different
All right.
story. That's
I
a
know
whole
that's
different
not
story.
Burning Man.
Hey,
That
hey
is
Jess,
yeah.
they don't have electrical hookups. So you can go out there with the
No,
RV, but
people
you can't
have
use anything.
generators. No, they do though.
I think
They
like
do.
the whole point
You would
is
have
to
bring
like
your own generator.
Yeah.
build this whole like
People with RVs are
community
rich.
for a week and then burn it down at the end.
Mhm.
No, you don't burn the community. You burn the man made of sticks.
It's
That's
an
what you
art
burn.
festival, so like it's all about.
You're not burning your
Yeah.
setup.
is art? You know what I mean?
But you burn
Subjective.
things at Burning Man, so that's okay.
But it's a lot of like bartering, like if you like people are selling stuff, but it's like there's not money involved. It's all trade. And
I'll
it's-
suck your titties.
Well, it
With
is. It's
water.
like very natural, and it's all like, you know, a lot
Back in
of
the old days,
naked
where it
people.
should be, where gold is number one.
That's right.
I just think it would be quite a shock to the system because we're so fucking conditioned in our country, which I love, and I would really love to experience that. But I think the fear is taken over.
The fear.
Interesting. Which is
Um,
exactly why I want to go to Burning Man.
Gotta
Right?
learn to drive with
It's
the
like-
fear.
It's like doing ayahuasca, right? It's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I know that it would be so beneficial, but I'm so fucking scared of how different it would be and how much it would change my perception of things, and that scares me and it makes me hesitant. Which is like, okay, that's probably like natural.
Like,
right?
are you
But
saying
also-
that once you do ayahuasca, you'll never go back?
Well, kind of. It's like it'll kind of open your eyes or your third eye, if you will, and it'll kind of make you see things differently and be like, okay, this is all fake and a mirage. And all
Oh.
of your concerns and worries aren't even real, and
Hmm.
you should focus on this stuff or whatever. And I think that would be hard for me to accept because it's easy to get distracted in like mundane shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I very
do
much
see
am right
that.
now. I think.
Is
I don't
that a good
know.
or bad thing?
Yeah.
Well, exactly. I don't know. It's a duality too. It's kind of both at the same time.
I want to try DMT.
I would be into that because of the
Yeah.
short length of time.
Yeah.
That entices me.
Take like 3 good puffs.
I
What
feel
they
like
say.
I don't have the energy to do hard psychedelics anymore.
I tried to
feel
do
that.
shrooms over the weekend, and I ate an eighth, but it did
Oh,
absolutely
God.
nothing to me.
See, I feel like I
Really?
can handle shrooms,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like even acid is too much now. Like not like it's just too long.
Yep.
Yeah. I get
Oh,
that.
I see.
I definitely get that.
I'm with you.
That's why I think DMT is like, obviously it's very, very strong, but it's very quick. It's like 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But is it like a long 15 minutes? I
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
take some
Everybody
of
Oh
says
these.
yeah,
it's like a
lifetime.
but
Yeah,
it's 15 minutes in real
but
time.
yeah,
15, I think they
Mhm.
say the longest is about 30, depending on how heavy your dose is.
I mean a regular trip is anywhere from like 8 to 10 hours. I want to say.
Right.
I would say 6 to 10.
Okay.
The reason why is because like I've had like mushroom trips that are like super short.
Well, it also depends on how much you're taking too, because there's also like the kind of fad of microdosing these days, and a lot of people are doing that where
Mhm.
you're not technically tripping, you're just kind of getting high a little bit,
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
that on our boating trip.
which I'm all for that. Like that seems more up my alley because I like the intensity of an eighth.
Yeah, I can't
Just
do that shit anymore. I
I'm
can't
too
do it.
It
panicky,
really wasn't
too
that
anxious.
much.
Well, you said it didn't affect you, so I'm wondering if you had maybe a dud, or was it like older, maybe?
I really don't know, but it
Because
wasn't
that's a
that
lot
strong.
to take for an eighth is a lot. You would definitely be tripping your balls
The
off.
one time I took an
Yeah,
eighth
well.
of mushrooms, I could see the fractals in the sky from the sun going through our atmosphere. And that is
I
not
mean,
a
didn't
joke.
we take an eighth when we were in Colorado? I mean,
No, I took like a half eighth. Maybe
Oh.
maybe a little bit more. I know I didn't take a full eighth. There's no way.
like 3.5 grams, like an eighth.
Yeah, no. I probably
Yeah.
took like a half an eighth.
Oh,
How much do we have total?
I don't
we had a full
remember.
bag.
I think we had like a half ounce.
A full bag.
We had a full bag, dude.
It was a full bag.
Well, what size?
I remember
bag?
that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, it was like a full gallon size bag.
No, we didn't
Gallons?
have that much. That's like 3, 4, or 5 ounces, dude.
Are we growing our own? Like Jesus Christ!
Or at least it felt
gallons?
that way. It was just a
You
lot
guys
of
got here
We
just
had-
in time. Harvest was today.
shrimp.
Dude. It was. I think it was like a half an ounce to an ounce, somewhere in there.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no, I ate it with jelly beans, and I was waiting, and we went to the
That's-
pool, and we had
that's
fun
the
in the
move.
pool, and I didn't feel anything.
Damn.
Did you
Well,
get
I'm sorry.
super high
That sucks.
before?
Yeah, we smoked before we went to the pool.
Before you ate the shrooms?
No.
Because I did shrooms with one of my friends once, and we got high before, and he said he didn't feel anything, but I was definitely feeling it.
Mm. No, I had specifically did not smoke because I wanted to eat the shrooms first and then smoke. So I ate the shrooms, smoked, and then we went to the pool. And like, I guess I kind of tripped out a little bit at the pool, but it wasn't like I could feel like, holy shit, I'm tripping. You know what I mean? Like, oh
Yeah.
God, I'm tripping.
You definitely know if
Um,
you're tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very little.
Yeah.
Like looking at the
Mm.
trees looked cool, and getting lost in
Huh.
thought there,
That's
but like
interesting to me because I feel like now, like, when was the last time you did mushrooms? Like, is it a frequent thing for you, or is it?
no, the last time I did it before this past weekend was in 2020.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Wow,
so
you must have had like a weird batch then, because I feel
I
like you
think
would have been
so.
tripping your fucking balls. An eighth?
Every time I've
That's
taken
a
an
lot.
eighth, I've been like, this is actually I've only done it once, and that time was very insane. Like
Oh.
I feel like that's a lot. Like I felt like when I take an eighth, I'm like, I need to dial it back next time because
Yeah.
that was
one
intense.
of the most intense trips I've ever had.
I
in my life.
wanted to have a crazy trip, so that's why I bought an
That's fair.
eighth.
I
And-
wanted to see
Wow.
God.
Yeah, I did.
It's
I wanted to like
interesting.
have some. I want what I called it was a psychedelic reset, and I
Yeah.
wanted to have that psychedelic reset, but I never got it. So I'm still.
The mind is weird, and I do think that sometimes if you're wanting something bad enough like that, then it kind of like tricks your brain into like not letting it happen because you're not letting go.
I'm
You
also
know what I
on
mean?
a lot of medication, so I don't know if that does anything.
It could
to it either,
counteract
you
something,
know?
maybe. Yeah.
That's
I mean, if
true.
you're on downers, they say like Xanax, like people will use that as like a parachute to like if they're like freaking out, like let me take a little bit of Xanax and then it'll kind of like bring me down a little bit. And I won't be as like charged. And you've talked about taking Xanax and thinking that maybe it kind of like lessens your trip a little bit.
Yeah, but I also, I mean, I think I've been a lot more like steady with my psychedelics, if that makes sense. Like I feel like in college I was very much like, oh, let me just gobble them up without even fucking knowing how much it is, and then tripping my fucking balls off. And I feel like now, like I'm a little more like, let me just take this corner of acid instead of the whole tab. Let me just take a cap and see what that does. Like I kind of dip my toe a little bit more than just like diving right in. And I feel like because of that, I haven't tripped in forever. Like I think the last time I truly tripped was probably at the concert we went to a couple years ago. Emancipator, I think.
I still think it was STS9, but it might have been
Either one.
Emancipator.
And
They were both around the same time.
I even then though, even
what
then,
is wrong with your cat?
Jesus Christ. It wasn't as much as I'd done in the past. And I think that was probably for the best because I've always been kind of anxious when it comes to that stuff. And
yeah, I mean,
almost
don't ever,
every
like,
time
force
I
yourself.
throw up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
if you're not comfortable, I mean, definitely don't do it.
Right.
And I mean, that's also why I wanted to go to the pool, was to just have a relaxing part about it, like just be in water. So I don't know, but yeah, it was really disappointing. I was really hoping to like trip my balls off, but I didn't. So but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's disappointing if that's what you want.
Right.
Yeah,
I feel like I probably could have taken a little bit more when we went boating a couple weeks back. But also we had somebody on the boat that was rather annoying, so I'm glad I didn't take it.
Oh, good for you.
Time. So
yeah, it was kind of weird vibes, but also you're in nature, so it's kind of like, yeah, why not? You know, it's chill and like same kind of situation. You know, you're on a boat, you're on a lake, reservoir, whatever, and it's just very chill and relax and yeah.
I didn't even take that much. I literally took a cap and a stem. That's all I took.
Oh, did you even feel anything?
Yeah, I felt high. Like I had a good like body high, like nothing visual. But it was fun. Like that's all I really wanted anyway. I didn't like. I also typically throw up when I take mushrooms, and I didn't want to do that on a boat. So I was trying to take it a little easy. I just wanted to get like a little bit of a feeling. That was it. That's what I got. That was good.
Okay. Well, good.
Yeah. The last time
Eric,
I
when was the
tripped
last
was
time you
like a
tripped?
year ago, though. Like a legitimate
Oh.
trip. Or no, not long after we moved here.
I don't
It was
remember.
like May. Yeah, I took that acid. Remember? We walked around with the Cheeseman.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The Cheese Man?
Cheeseman Park.
it's a park,
Oh.
big ass
Oh.
park.
big
It actually used to be a
old
cemetery,
park.
so it's haunted.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Really good when you're
What?
tripping.
But it's a big park
to hear
now
about
here in
it. It's
Denver.
fun. Eric, when was the last time you tripped?
Probably like a year ago.
This morning over a sock. A year ago? What did you digest?
We
Ingest. That's what I meant.
made
Ingest.
some shroom tea,
Nice.
Ooh.
and then we watched movies, intense movies.
Intense movies.
Oh boy.
Like
Like
Requiem for a Dream. Like,
Ooh.
Godzilla versus King Kong.
oh, cool.
Oh,
That sounds awful.
okay.
That sounds like a terrible trip.
that sounds like a lot.
It was intense.
Did you
How much
freak
did you
out,
take?
man?
We had like less than an eighth doing the entity.
Okay. So you weren't tripping terribly hard.
Not too hard, but still feeling it. Not
There was
like
this one
visual or
time I was
anything.
tripping and I watched Inglorious Bastards. That was rough. Yeah. Yeah. It was pretty fun.
One time we tripped mushrooms and watched Happy Feet,
Oh.
and it was fucking great.
It was really good.
It was fucking fantastic. Highly recommend.
Mhm.
Take some mushrooms,
Didn't-
watch Happy Feet. It'll be great.
Didn't we do that?
No.
Mm-mm.
I could have sworn we watched Happy Feet and tripped
Mm,
in the dorms.
I don't remember doing that.
no. I remember doing.
This was in Indiana. When
Yeah,
we
this was
did
in
it.
Indiana.
So you weren't there.
I'm trying to think.
We definitely tripped and watched movies in the dorms.
Well, yeah, we watched like Pocahontas and like
Oh, yeah, that
Alice
was
in
amazing. We watched
Wonderland.
Across the Universe.
yeah, Across the
Ooh,
Universe was
Those are
super
good
fun.
ones to watch. Fuck yeah.
What else was there?
I just watched that again recently.
I haven't watched it. I don't think I've watched it since we tripped and watched it, just because I was
Same.
like,
I
it's
don't
gonna
want
ruin
to
it.
because I don't want it to be ruined any. I don't
Right.
want to.
It's not really.
Yeah.
It's still a great movie.
I feel like we watched other things too, but
Happy Feet wasn't one of them.
what was that?
Happy Feet wasn't one of them.
I don't think so. We only ever watched it that one time that I can remember.
Must have made it up.
Must have made it up.
I didn't want to watch a movie. I wanted to be outside.
I usually like watching a movie when I'm coming down.
Yeah.
It's like I've been out and like, had my visuals and like had fun and that sort of thing. And it's like I'm on my way down, let me just like watch something like cool and fun.
How do you know that you're on your way down?
Oh, you can feel
I
it.
was gonna say, like, you kind of know when you're peaking, like, you know what I mean, like, like you just peaked and you're like, oh fuck, like that was intense, and then like, you know what I mean, like you just kind of
It's like an
know.
orgasm,
Yeah.
You jizz everywhere, and you're like, oh, okay.
Ah,
Now I'm tired.
now I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I
So
mean,
drugs are
it's hard
fun,
to
man.
know for sure, but like I it's just like a general like wind down like sort of feeling. I mean, it's not like the second that I'm done peaking that I'm like, oh, I'm on my way down, because with tripping you never fucking know. Isn't it weird
Yeah.
how like sometimes you can be like, oh, I'm not tripping, everything's cool, and then like 2 seconds later you're like, whoa, what the
Yes.
fuck is that? Like,
Yeah. It's such a wave, like the whole time.
yeah.
I just
Watching
remember my
stuff is-
stomach hurting the whole time.
My least favorite thing to do while tripping. I don't like watching things.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
can
like
see
looking
that.
at screens. I don't even like looking at my phone.
No, that's
Yep,
scary. I didn't
I'm
even
with
take my
you.
phone to the pool. I left it in my apartment. Someone could have taken it.
That reminds me of the time I was on the train in Chicago. I think I was going to Zed's Dead. And Ryan was going with me, obviously. And I was trying to get to my email, but I couldn't see my phone. Everything was just a
Just
giant blur
swirly.
because I was just fucking rolling so fucking hard. Everything was vibrating, and I was just and I typed what I thought was my email. And I looked at Ryan. I was like, "Is my email right?"
Oh my god.
And he had to confirm. He's like, "Yeah, I think so. I think so."
Oh man,
Oh god.
I've never rolled before.
Damn.
I
That
recommend.
was one of the fastest acting. I assume it was Molly, but it might have been ecstasy. Either way, it acted so fast. I had taken it before we left to get on the train, and by the time I was on the train, I was rolling fucking balls. I was just like, "What the fuck is going on? I'm not even inside yet. What the fuck? I gotta go stand in line now. I can't even sit still, dude.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
that's
Fun
pretty
times.
scary actually,
Fun
but yeah.
I know.
I wasn't
hated it.
scared. I was just fuck. I didn't want this to kick in yet. I wasn't ready for it.
Mhm.
Which I think is what happens to me a lot on mushrooms, which is why I typically recently I've tried to take it easier
Mm-hmm.
because my come up is always super intense on mushrooms for some reason and super fast for some reason. So it always catches me out of nowhere. I feel like with acid, I have a nice general incline to the trip, and mushrooms is just it's on now. Welcome.
Oh, hello. Yes.
And I'm like, but
I
I,
mean,
didn't
your
have time to
background's
prepare
pretty
my
trippy.
mind.
Yeah. Your background is pretty trippy.
Yeah.
Tripping.
I'm
Eat
sure
them shrooms.
staring at that would be a lot of fun.
I've done it. Tripping.
It is pretty
Yeah.
fun.
It can be a lot though. I think it overwhelms.
There's a
me.
lot to look
It's like,
at.
Yeah.
It's too swirly. I'm getting dizzy.
Well, I like it. It's really cool.
When did I got that for you?
Yeah, Michael got it.
Ago.
I don't have any
pretty neat.
tapestry up. I don't have enough wall.
Enough wall.
I don't think I
You
do
can get different sizes.
Yeah, you can get some.
Well, I
different
had
sizes.
tapestry up behind my living room couch, but I had a kitten who liked to climb it, so I had to take it down.
Mm-hmm.
Little shithead.
That'll happen.
Mm-hmm.
Pets. Am
Definitely
I right?
a little shithead.
Am I right?
She used to make it all the way up top, and
Damn.
before I would notice.
She's like a fucking lizard.
She's like a
dude.
squirrel. She's
She's
like a
lizard,
squirrel.
bro.
Little kitten.
Yeah.
Square about.
Kitten
Um,
Spidey. Oh my
Fucking
god!
nuts.
Creepy fucking Milo just peeking out.
Yeah, for real.
You guys talking cats? He loves Eric so much, and Eric couldn't give two shits about him.
That's not true.
Eric,
I ask you to pet
loves
him all the time.
Loves him. He just doesn't
And
want
you
to
don't
show
do
the
it.
people, but he behind closed doors, they're making out.
I hope
he French's
so.
Milo.
He-
I've seen it. Milo's lick, lick, lick.
He
It's like a
loves-
dog.
He loves that rough tongue.
Mm-hmm. He gets a hair. Eric gets hairballs.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, sorry we're
Um,
making fun of you and your cat.
Yeah. Hey.
You just know how much you love him, okay?
Come on.
Or
It's
don't love him.
not even like that.
Eric, I keep seeing all these shows that you're going to, and mostly the full show.
Yeah.
Somehow.
It's not even the full show.
Dude, I don't know how, because you're sending an hour of fucking Snapchats, bro.
No, I know. It's
I
15
enjoyed
minutes.
them. I liked Beck.
It was
Send
pretty
all the
cool.
Becks.
Phoenix, Beck. Like I don't.
I mean,
Yeah.
it looked like a fun show. I'm not saying that.
But it is a lot. Like,
It's
did
a
you
lot.
even watch the show, or were you just recording it the whole time?
Who'd you
It
go
was
with?
a
I watched
lot.
the show.
It was a lot. Okay,
It was a lot. I must say, it was a lot.
I like was
Well-
watching. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh my god, it's still going. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, Michael, it's still going.
I was like, I know.
What?
I warned her beforehand.
It just went forever. I'm like, oh my god, wow.
Did Beck play Colors?
Colors.
No, it goes all the colors in the world, something, 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 something.
No.
Oh,
No.
Did he play
Too old.
Loser?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
He fucking
pla-
said that one. You
yeah.
skipped.
I skipped a lot. There was a lot there. I
You
couldn't
didn't hear
do it.
Eric go, in the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey.
monkey.
You didn't hear Eric
No.
do that? That was
No.
all he knew.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know the words?
Everyone knows the
No.
words. In
I
the
know the
time of
chorus.
yeah, with the monkey. Something
Beauty
a
in my
ball
brain
and a crusty
plastic
little
eyeballs
monkey.
with the beefcake
And the juicy
pantyhose.
eyeballs and a
With
freebie.
the something.
And then there's other words. And
I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me?
kill me what?
That's how it goes.
I
dude.
love Beck. I'm so jealous you
Love
got to
Beck.
see him.
I thought it was Cage the Elephant for some reason.
No.
That's why I
That wasn't.
asked. I'm like, who is
Did he play anything from Scott Pilgrim? Because he did some of
He
that.
played booty booty booty.
No.
Bubba
That's
Sparks.
Okay. Well, that seemed like a really fun show. I'm very jealous.
Yeah, it was.
Did they come to Grand
an awesome
Rapids,
show.
or did you go see them in like?
No,
somewhere
it's
else?
like by Detroit.
Wow. So you have to travel to another city just to see a show in Grand Rapids? Yeah, I don't think so. Not up
We
here.
actually just did that. We literally just did that.
Excuse you, me. What show did we see?
We went to Revolution in Dillon, not in Denver.
yeah,
it was an hour
except
and a
they
half
were in
drive.
Denver, and whose fault was it? We didn't get the Denver tickets.
Had a show.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
shows come to Grand Rapids, but not all of them.
Oh.
So you go
Not
to another
all
place.
of them. We get all of them here, and we get to
That's
go
true.
to surrounding cities too.
Yeah. Revolution was really good.
We get to take our pick of the pack.
Everybody cried.
Everyone did
that's-
cry.
Literally what I
Literally
just
the
explained.
entire audience.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We get our pick. We get it everywhere that's super close. We get Chicago. We get Detroit. we get
No,
Grand
that's not what
Rapids.
you said. Don't you fucking twist your own words now, liar.
Liar.
Liar. No. You said.
I only hear what I want to.
That would have been. That's a good one, Michael. Live drop.
Yeah.
Anyway. Anyway.
I'm also seeing
Oh shit.
the Fugees in
Oh.
October.
Wow, okay. You know what? At this point, it's becoming
Ooh la la.
braggy, and I really don't appreciate it. Like, you're going to a concert every week, and it's offensive. at
Are
this
they
rate.
coming to Grand Rapids, or do you have to go to Detroit?
Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Where are they playing?
It's the time of your life.
United Center. Well, I
Holy
wanted to go to
shit.
Chicago.
Are you gonna go to
Holy
Second
shit.
City?
Are you
See
gonna
if I
see my
recognize
dad?
anyone. No,
Dude.
probably not.
Everyone's still there. Everyone's still there. Actually,
believe
no
it.
one is there, but everyone
Yeah.
is at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, you'll find people.
Yeah, I feel like they're all.
You'll get a comp. Ask them for a comp. Be like, hey, give me a free
used to
ticket.
work
They'll be like,
here.
oh, he used to work here for minimum wage. All right, we got you.
Yeah,
Or they
but
won't. They'll be like, who the fuck are you? Like, I started here 2 months ago. And he'll be like, God damn it.
stole so much food and alcohol.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you had to, right?
What else is
It
there
was
to
They could
do?
afford
my
it.
pay.
Yeah. That's what you
Yeah,
do.
don't feel bad.
I do
I
that
don't.
now. Just kidding. Just kidding.
A wink.
Oh,
When's that show,
Yeah.
Eric?
October 28th.
10 to 12. Oh, shit. Halloweeny.
Oh shoot!
Are you gonna go dressed up?
Maybe.
You should go as Lauryn Hill.
Mm.
We actually got a pretty badass costume. We're gonna be the two dudes from Pulp Fiction. I'm being Samuel L. Jackson.
I hope so.
What's? Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. You have the wallet.
Well, good. You're going in style. I love it. Just don't bring any real guns.
Probably gonna bring a real gun.
Okay. Well, I said don't.
Yeah, it's probably safe.
And it's Chicago after all.
Yeah.
It'll be alright.
Well,
All
that'll
right.
be a fun show. I'm excited for you. I don't have
think
any
we
shows
have-
coming up because
I don't think
Savannah
we do.
sucks.
Savannah does suck. It sounds like, you know.
I mean,
Got
Stevie Nicks is coming.
hurricanes. I mean,
Kansas is coming.
carry on.
Nate Bargatze's coming.
Who?
Nate Bargatze's coming.
Oh, I like.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's doing 2 shows.
I like Nate Bargatze.
Matt Rife is coming.
Yeah, he's going
This
everywhere. Yeah.
This guy again? Yeah, he has 2 sold-out shows. People in the
Good for
South are
him.
crazy for him.
Everywhere. It's not in the South. It's everywhere.
Everyone's
Everywhere.
crazy about him.
Have you heard about
I've
this
never
Matt Rife?
heard of him. Never heard of him.
Really?
Really? Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty
Look it
much
up.
until then.
Not in my
until
Google
everyone started
history.
talking about him.
I watched his TikToks, and I watched his TikToks.
Yeah.
He looks like a goose.
A hot goose.
What? You think he's hot? Oh, no.
Do you not think Matt Rife is hot?
No. Abso-fucking-lutely not. No.
We've had this conversation
Uh-uh.
already.
No, we haven't,
Have
because I
we?
don't know who this guy is. I just found about.
No.
I found out about him this weekend.
We were talking about how he looks like the kid from Big Mouth.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he kind of does.
I can
that.
see that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can see
Nick
that.
Kroll.
Yeah.
But no, he's not hot. I don't think he's hot at all. But
I
I
don't
also
know,
never
man.
thought like Chad Michael Murray, never hot.
Yeah, no, that guy's
Tom
not
Brady, not hot.
hot. He's all right.
Brad Pitt, not hot.
Nah, pass.
Yeah, no. That's a no from me, dog.
So then who's hot?
Michael.
Michael, absolutely. Also, Paul Rudd, which I've said before.
Paul
Paul
Rudd is
Rudd.
hot.
Paul Rudd
Although you
is
better
hot.
snatch that ass quick because he's getting old.
I know, but he's aging so well. And like
Yeah.
I'm much more into personality than looks. But also like obviously like you got to be cute. But like you all like your personality is much more where I find attractiveness.
Oh. I'm extremely shallow.
Oh,
Oh.
well that's boring.
Oh, well.
It is. No, you're right. But I do like to be shallow.
I'm very shallow. I'm the most shallow, which is why I'm still single, so.
Okay, but
It's not the only
also
reason.
I'm
Jess,
super deep.
Super deep, like the ocean. Like the
I think
ocean
you mentioned
green.
this before, but you've watched Suits, right?
No.
Oh. Then never mind. You haven't mentioned it.
Do you
And
want to
that's the end
mention
of
it?
that. No, not
Soup
really.
sucks. Don't let her talk about it.
No, no, Michael
It's
doesn't
bad.
like it.
You don't
think
like
so.
Meghan Markle, and you don't like all the law talk.
It's actually really not great.
It's really bad.
But
It's really
I
bad.
can't stop watching.
I do stop watching every time.
Anyway,
Okay.
well, never mind then. Moving on.
Moving on. I ain't got nothing. Sorry, I thought
That
I
was
was
a
gonna
long.
That
okay.
was too long.
I thought I was gonna get something, but I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess is it?
It's about damn time.
Oh, shit.
Still canceled, but we'll keep rolling with it.
She just posted a twerky video on a boat. And everyone
Yeah.
was like,
Who did?
really?
Rihanna?
No,
Lizzo.
Oh, Lizzo. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
She
She
always
has this
posts.
lawsuit.
She always posts she always posts about herself like on tropical islands and shit, and it makes me so jealous. I wish I was rich and famous.
Yeah.
She's a pop star.
Exactly. I wish I was rich and famous. I'd like to be on the beach
No,
right now.
I don't want any of that. I hate attention. Don't fucking look at me. Paparazzi and shit? No, no, no.
Okay, well, what
Fucking-
about just the money then?
Well, money, yes. Money, yes, but that's why you do something behind the scenes. You don't fucking get in
Money
front of the
me
camera.
now.
Yes. Yes to the money, no to the fame. Yeah, you know
Okay.
the lyrics, okay? Do you want a medal?
No,
You want a medal from
I
Good
was
Charlotte
giving
themselves?
you some serenade.
Some serenade?
Yeah.
Some serenade.
I was giving you some serenade.
Serenade in a bottle, okay?
Yeah.
Um,
As you were
All right.
explaining the lifestyles of the rich and the famous, I
Well,
was
there you
singing
go. All right.
lifestyles of the rich and the famous.
Well, there you go, folks.
So-
he was your backup, I guess.
It's like a duo, I'm always behind her.
That's true.
Okay.
Ah.
Gross.
Yeah, it's like mom and dad. You two are
Nobody's
siblings.
parent.
What are you talking about?
Oh my god. I can't care for anything, let alone myself, okay? I should not have.
Yeah, I feel
No one
that.
should be in my care. Let's put it that way. Nobody should ever be in my care. Henceforth, no kids.
Michael, is that true?
Oh, yeah.
What true?
It's, yeah. He's constantly taking care of me. I'm an old lady. I have gray hair. I'm old.
Does she not take care of you, Michael?
Oh, she takes care of me, all right.
That's not what I mean. You gross. I mean, like nurturing.
She can be.
That's all you need to hear.
What I mean by that is like she is
It's
in a
true.
lot of
I'm
ways,
not-
but
I'm not
I
a
don't know.
warm
like,
person. I'm not warm.
it's usually only if like I'm like sick or something like that, or if I'm just having like a really shitty day. But like, it's not. I don't know. It's not a problem, if that's what you're asking. I don't know.
No, I'm asking for.
Do you
Oh god,
need
it is a problem.
more hugs, Michael?
I lost hugs.
Don't touch me! Get out of here! Who are you? I do jump
She
a
does
lot.
jump a lot. That's fair.
I'm like, oh my god, where'd you come from? He's like, I fucking live here. I'm like, oh, I didn't hear you. You're so sneaky. We live in an apartment. How can I don't know.
I
don't know.
literally
He's
shut
so-
the door behind me when I walked out of that room.
He's just sneaky. Don't let him fool you, alright? He's quiet. He's a sneak.
A sneaky sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
Very sneaky, sir. Well, should we do some final thoughts? I think we should do some final
Alright.
thoughts, and I think we should start with Jess.
Me? Final thoughts? Okay, some final thoughts. Hey, so it's me, Jess. Hey, what's up? And okay, some final thoughts. I guess, one way to just like combat anxiety is through action, right? So if you're feeling really shitty, you got to do something about it, or don't do anything. It's either stand still or make some moves. You don't go backwards. So, you either stand still or you make some moves, and I say make some moves. Unless you think standing still is the right move for you at that moment. But it's always important to make some moves, make some changes, and see that anxiety go bye-bye. So, exactly. So just, if you're having a shitty life, it's just at the moment. It's not forever. So make some moves. Make some moves, and maybe your life won't be so shitty. Okay. All right. That's. You get it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to final thoughts to Michael. Go.
First of all, R.I.P. to Bob Barker. R.I.P.
That's right.
to Jimmy Buffet. And R.I.P. to Smash Mouth. Because the years do stop coming eventually. So remember that as you live your shitty life and continue to battle everyday life. And that makes all the difference. Eric.
Yes.
You have some final thoughts tonight, do you?
Do I? Probably not. I'm gonna piggyback a little bit off of Justice Sam, but I think it's okay to also move back sometimes. Sometimes you gotta take a step back to charge forward.
No, I disagree with that. That's right. I don't think you should ever go backwards, but at least stand still. You don't go backwards.
Standing still is the last thing you want to do. Standing still just is nothing. There's no momentum. Take a step back to build that momentum and charge forward.
Okay. Yeah.
Just got to keep moving. Forwards, backwards.
That's right. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug.
Just keep moving. I guess, Cassandra.
The only one left.
I guess I'll fucking let you talk. I guess I'll say this. Reach out to your loved ones and let them know you love them. And, it's easy to get lost in the mundane and the day-to-day and the bullshit, but at the end of the day, none of it matters. What matters is your relationships with people in your life and, your crowd and your crew. So choose good people and, treasure the friendships that you have. And don't take it for granted, even though it's easy to do. And also, fuck work. And that's that. And that's that. So, yeah, y'all, if you want, go ahead and send us an email and let us know your thoughts, all right? Even if they ain't final. We're at the Sundays podcast at gmail.com. All right, hit us up. You can find us on all the socials, YouTube, all that jazz, the Sundays podcast. That's the Sundays podcast. All right. And slide into the DMs, y'all. Okay. We ain't getting them DMs. So you ain't slipping, you ain't sliding. So get to
At
it.
least
Summer's
follow
almost
us
over.
on Instagram.
Exactly. Give us a follow. Give us a like. All right. Give us a share. We'll see you back here next week, I think. And thanks for tuning in, as always.
Peace and
Bye.
blessings.
Bye.